Alright guys, in today's video we're just going to do a review of this gasifier stove, which you see a lot of tutorials for on the internet. So I went ahead and made one, and this is what I got. All these holes are actually uniform. That's only because I had to use a hand drill, except for these ones on the bottom. These are slightly smaller. But the biggest I can get is these, so that's what we got. And I've already done a burn, which you can kind of tell, because this is kind of charred on the inside and all this liner has come off and burnt. But we're going to do a water boil test in my pot, which I have hanging from a piece of paracord on a tripod. And we're going to use only that much wood. And that will not boil water normally. So, I mean, if that works, this is obviously a proven method. So, let's get to it. Alright, to get this fire started, what we're going to do is try and use as little dry lint as possible. So I'm going to put just some shredded up documents and stuff like that. Some of my favorite fire starting material, dryer lint. Then I have some more paper, which I'm just going to break up a little bit into a smaller bundle. And one thing to remember when fire starting is that fire likes chaos. More chaos, so the finer your materials, the quicker it'll light, hotter it'll burn, stuff like that. Alrighty. One bad thing though to starting fire with paper is this smoke grenade. But I've used this once before, and this whole smoky thing is nothing new. Just gonna get this going. Apologize for the cut. I failed the last attempt and spilt water, so it took a lot longer than it needed to. So I thought I'd save you guys the trouble. Alrighty, so the fire is burning, barely, but it's burning. And right now I'm just going to try to attempt to get a coal base going to get this thing going like it's meant to. Don't die on me. Alright, that is fire 5 scene 1. I'm going to put my nifty grate, get my bowl, get some water. I'm going to add about the same I did for the Raptor stove review, just kind of giving a comparison. And I am going to start my timer. It is started. Okay, and I'm going to get the lid and put it on and just keep feeding the fire. We're about 2 minutes in, and just keep feeding the fire. You can kind of see that around like the holes and stuff there's actually gases coming out, and this is burning cleanly now. And it's going to keep adding wood. Up here I got my pot. Let's give it a quick check. It's definitely hot, that's for sure. I'm just going to keep feeding it. And I haven't used that much wood since I last spoke to you guys. I have quite a bit left, and some of the bigger pieces to get this thing roaring if I need it to. And I have to say, it's quite cool. It makes me want to invest in a solo stove, which is a actual machined version instead of making it by hand. But I kind of wanted to explore this idea that I've seen a lot of YouTubers do. You can just you can search this and you'll find countless videos. But I mean, it's working pretty good. You can see the flames are very robust. And I'll get back to you. We are at the 5 minutes and 36 seconds mark. And it's using wood, but not as fast as it would be if it was a normal open fire. You can definitely, I've noticed how slow it actually is burning up the wood. The water pot's hot. And we have steam. No bubbles yet. And I think that's in part, I think this will boil as quick as you give it wood and how big you let this fire get. So I'm just going to keep adding stuff in and keep you updated. Definitely see this thing is working very efficiently now. It's burning clean. I got a lot of wood. It seems like it needs a lot of wood to get the convection currents going. And this thing is screaming. No sound from the pot yet. Let's take a quick peek. Small bubbles and more steam than last time. That's a good sign. We are at the 8 minutes and 42 seconds mark, so I'll get back to you when we have an actual boil next time. So I got impatient and loaded this up to its full capacity, which actually seemed to be what it needed to push it over the top, because as you can see, we have a boil, which stops as soon as I open the lid. So I wouldn't consider this a rolling boil, but we got water to boil. And for being what this is, it definitely gets me interested in the whole gas stove. It definitely depends on how much wood you have in there. This took 18 minutes to get to this boil. I got a couple boils before, but I wasn't happy with them. And I mean, if I wanted to keep this, I would definitely invest in a solo stove. I think they're like $60, and it is a machined all stainless steel version, and it's actually, it's meant to be used all the time. This is just an experiment. It took me about 2 hours to do. Then again, I was using all hand tools, so power tools to get you through this faster. But we have a boil, and I'm happy with that. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I do 2 videos a week. Have a nice day.